Good morning, legends. This is your athletic director, Mr. Klein, with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will now take a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning, Legends Huz. Welcome back to Northside TV. Here's your latest edition of the Weekly Northerner for Friday, November 15th, 2024. This weekend, Northside Choir is hosting a Dine to Donate night at Panda Express. Fundraiser takes place Saturday evening from 5 to 10 p.m. at Apple Glen Panda Express. To get some good eats and to get a donation flyer, see Mr. Daniels in room D160 or any choir student. Hope to see you there. I know that orange chicken with broccoli beef plate with fried rice at Panda hates to see me coming. Donations for our holiday store are now being accepted. The holiday store is a place where students can use coupons to shop for items for their families and or friends. Teachers will receive coupons to hand out to deserving students starting in December. Stay tuned for more info on when the holiday item shop will open next month. New items needed are lotions, gloves, hats, scarves, perfumes, toys, puzzles, makeup, socks, blankets, stuffed animals, games, candies, snacks, and more. If you have any items you'd like to donate, bring them to Miss Moisling's office or to Miss Sherman in the treasurer's office. Next month, the Legends Choir program is going caroling at Majestic Care of Fort Wayne and needs some help getting there. The choir will go caroling after school on Tuesday, December 3rd from 3:30 to 4:15 p.m. Mr. Daniels is in need of 2 staff members who are certified to drive the white minibuses. This gig will only take a little over an hour and will not be possible without you. See Mr. Daniels in D160 after 4th period or send him an email if you're able to drive one of the white buses. If you have any Ragu, Prego, Great Value, or Kroger pasta sauce jars chilling at home that you need to use soon, don't recycle them or put them in the trash. Instead, bring them and keep them down to Mr. Winker in B110. The jars are used to mix ceramic glaze. The more the merrier. Next week, you will decide who gets to wear the turkey suit this year. To do this, you will need to cast your votes during lunch. There will be a table outside of the cafeteria with jugs on it for you to vote using any coins or dollar bills that you have. This year's turkey contestants are Mr. Yale, Mr. Cook, Mr. Miller, Mr. Guntzel, Miss Baumgartner, Miss Painter, Miss Carter, and Miss Swope. Voting begins Monday the 18th and finishes on Friday the 22nd. All proceeds goes to kids surviving cancer. Let the voting begin. Hey, all you wonderful teachers and staff, if you got any old dish rags, towels, or bath towels you need to say goodbye to, the Applied Skills program will happily take them off your hands so they can restock their low supply. Swing by and drop off your donations to the one and only Miss Painter in C101.
Now it's time for your weekend weather update, starting with tonight's forecast and what you can expect over the next several days.
The clouds linger across the region Friday night, and overnight lows are in the lower 40s. Expect more clouds than sunshine Saturday afternoon. Highs top out in the middle 50s. Sunday is a cloudy and breezy day with highs near 60 degrees in the afternoon. There is a slight chance of rain Sunday night, but the best chance arrives Monday night into Tuesday. Temperature highs remain around 60 degrees and drop down to the upper 40s early next week. And now for your Legends Sports Update.
Tonight, girls basketball will head on the road to Culver Academies. The JV games will start at 6 and the varsity matchup will tip off at 7:30. Tomorrow morning, girls wrestling will head to Penn High School in Mishawaka for their next tournament. The event will start at 9 a.m. Good luck to the Lady Legends. Here's what's going on in the next week for Northside Athletics. The Champions Together basketball season is about to tip off, and there are some open slots on the team. The first practice is next week on Monday, November 18th. We'll be grinding. every Monday and Tuesday after school until 3:30. Meet in Miss Painter's room C101 to get started. If you want to join the crew or help out the team, check in with Miss Painter in C101 or Mr. Klein at the athletic office. Anyone interested in joining Northside Swim Team should splash over to Miss Witt in the guidance office at the end of the day. Also, it's not too late to be a part of the boys or girls wrestling teams. If you'd like to join the girls team, see Mr. Knox, and to join the boys team, see Mr. Hershey for more information. In less than 2 weeks, there will be a call-out meeting for any girls interested in playing softball this spring. The meeting is after school on Monday, November 25th at 2:30 p.m. in room B305. This meeting is for anyone interested in playing softball who is not involved in a winter sport. A sign-up sheet will also be available in the athletic office.
Come see the Director's Nightmare!
Opening Thursday, November 21st at 7 p.m.
Or catch us Friday and Saturday. Our Saturday shows at 1 p.m.
Tickets are $5.
Coming up, you'll hear from Miss Graham in the Media Center, a brand new 3D update, Taste of the 05, and more.
Around school, you might have started seeing some flyers that look similar to these. What's it all about? Well, the 3DE pitch tank is new this year to 11th grade. Our junior students are soon going to be presenting their pitches to potential sharks. Business teams have been working very hard to develop their ideas. 65% of our junior students have developed a product or good to market, and another 35% are marketing a service or idea. Looking into the numbers a little deeper, 58% of teams are creating a passion project. This is based on their personal interests and hobbies. 19% are going the industry-specific route, looking towards their career fields. And 23% of business teams are targeting community issues and causes through philanthropic ventures. When does all this take place? The date is approaching very quickly. Thursday, November 19th, all 65 Northside business teams will be presenting their pitches. Take a look at what that might look like.
My name is Trey Brown, and I'm a 15-year-old full-time entrepreneur, but I've had a millionaire mindset since I was 12 years old. Today, I'm seeking a $300,000 investment for a 10% stake in my business, Spurgo. Spurgo is a designer lifestyle apparel brand that combines fashion and comfort for people who want to live their dreams in style.
From there, the top 12 teams will be selected to move forward and present on November 21st to the Metal Technology coaches.
Brand uses bright and bold colors to motivate you to dominate the day. So, which shark wants to jump on this trade train by partnering with a 15-year-old entrepreneur that's on his way to being a billionaire by his 21st birthday?
Then it's up to Metal Technologies. The top 4 teams will be presenting to their peers in the auditorium and be awarded with $50, not in the form of a loan, but in the form of a gift to put towards their business. That's right. The top 4 teams will each receive $50 to put towards their business.
Hi guys, welcome back to Media Moments with Miss Graham. Now, it is November, which means something to some of you when it comes to the Media Center. But for those of you who are new this school year, or if you are a freshman, November is the beginning of Bookmark Design Contest. Our Bookmark Design Contest runs from the beginning of November all the way to winter break. That's December 20th. If you are interested in designing a bookmark, and turning it in to the media center at the front desk, or you can email it to me if you're choosing to do a digital design or on the computer. Once you've turned in your submission, after winter break, all through January, we will vote on the top 10 designs. The best 10 designs will get turned into bookmarks that we use in the media center all through the spring. So the beginning of March is when we start showing the winners. When you're making a bookmark design, I would say some of the stronger bookmarks, the ones that get chosen by the people, tend to be ones that have color. If you turn in the black and white one, it may get picked, but generally people tend to vote for color. They also tend to vote for things that have simple messages. If you're doing inside jokes, oftentimes that doesn't work very well. So please make certain to get these turned in before December 20th. That gives you a couple of weeks, more than a couple, more like 6 weeks to get yours done. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with this year. Have a good day.
Hello, Northside TV. Welcome back to the weekly Northerners Staff 101. I'm here with
Mr. H.
And I'm going to be asking you a couple of questions.
Sounds good.
All right, so how do you approach students that have like diverse learning needs?
Yeah, so we get a lot of students and everybody learns a little bit differently, and to meet everybody's needs, I try to do things in different ways. You know, a lot of days we're doing readings, answering questions, but also try to tie in, some chances for students to draw and graph and like organize things in different ways depending on how your brain approaches a thing. Also try to give, like, whether it's pictures or videos, different ways that people can kind of like get an idea in their head of what we're talking about.
Okay. So what's been the most memorable part of teaching so far?
So I've really enjoyed some of the like team activities that we do, working with people like Miss Craig, Miss Reed, and having that team energy has been fun teaching with the freshmen.
All right, so for the students that usually that could be disinterested or they just have a harder time learning, how do you approach them, or how do you help them out?
Yeah, so trying to find some way that history can relate to areas of interest. For kids that are already interested in history or military, it's easy. For kids that are into social or political issues, there's a lot of ways we can tie history into what's going on currently in our world to like stuff that was going on back in ancient times. But for students who have other interests that don't necessarily easily connect, how do you connect ideas of culture, religion, art, music? How do you connect those ideas into history and finding ways that maybe something a student's already interested in connects with what we're learning about?
All right, and how do you incorporate technology into your teaching?
Yeah, so a lot of what we do is online, learning how to use those tools to research, to find information, but also finding new ways to review, whether it's like Lookits and Kahoots, whether it's ways to do projects, Canva, Writable, stuff like that, just to use the tools that are online to make education better.
All right, and how do you think teaching this class prepares them for the real world?
Yeah, the biggest thing with history class is I don't care how many pharaohs you have memorized or if you know all of the ancient medieval kings and stuff. It's really about that idea of critical thinking. How do I look at a variety of different sources that might be accurate, might be biased, might be misleading, and how do I come up with what I think? Because at the end of the day, all my students are going to graduate with different opinions on stuff, but as long as they can justify and explain why they believe and how they came to that belief or conclusion, is what's really important to me, that they're thinking for themselves.
Okay, now for some more closed-ended questions.
Okay.
Do you think homework is essential for learning?
I think homework's great. However, the students that need it most are also the students that are most likely to not be able to get it done. And so that's where it just ends up hurting students' grades who probably need the extra practice the most. So I don't know that it's super beneficial at this point.
Okay, have you done any projects yet this year?
Yeah, we've done a couple projects, making infographics, and we're just starting a big writing project.
And do you think this feels rewarding, teaching?
Yeah, you know, the moments when students get it, I had a random bell work about some ancient item that got dug up, and I had a student like really like looking into it. Oh, it was the mastodon. When we looked at the new mastodon over at PFW that got dug up, and like, why was it kind of like missing legs, and like kids coming up with theories and hypotheses, and like when a kid really gets it and is making that extra like looking stuff up on their own, that's really rewarding for me.
That's good. Do you feel like the rules for the school can be a little bit strict sometimes?
Some of them. However, I feel like all the rules that are in place kind of came from a reason. At the end of the day, focusing on education, making sure that students are able to learn in a least disruptive, least distracting environment is important. Because even if it feels like a rule is maybe like hurting one student as an individual, and maybe they don't need the rule to learn, if it helps everybody else have an area that they can be successful, it's really about the good of the collective, you know, whole school, and not just like what one student thinks is best for them.
All right, now for like a little bit of a different question. Do you think students or kids our age can we have coffee? Do you think that's okay?
Yes, coffee is great. Love coffee. I started drinking coffee pretty young, worked at a coffee shop in high school. I'm also not 6 foot. So like, I don't know, does coffee stunt your growth? I don't know the real science behind that, but man, I could be like 2-3 inches taller. That'd be real dope.
Well, I'm 6 foot, I drink coffee.
All right, fair enough. There's the evidence.
Well, that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.
Peace.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows.
Good morning, Northside. We are back in the Ed King Auditorium. We do have a special announcement. Traditionally, we have had a talent show at the end of the first semester as a celebration to support Riley's Children's Hospital, but also just to have a great final day. Miss Carter and I will dress up. As you can see, she's already in that spirit right there for winter break. So this year, we're going to do it a little different. This year, we are going to have a lip sync contest for Got Talent. So Got Talent talent show is actually Got Talent lip sync edition. So we are super excited about this, and we want you to actively participate in this event. So we have some groups that we're gonna, participate as a group, but you can have individuals. You could have, I guess, a duet. You could have a group. But Ms. Carter is going to talk a little bit about how that audition process is going to work.
Absolutely. So on December 10th, we will have an open audition for solo acts, group acts, like Mr. West said. They will be held in the dance studio, so second floor K Hall, right after school. Next week, we'll do another video probably, or we'll send out a QR code where you can sign up. But those are live auditions, December 10th. Or you could also send Mr. West and I, through our email, a video audition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we like watching the video auditions. Those are pretty good usually. It's convenient.
Yes.
But we do like live auditions also, so those are fine too. Now, if you remember, we had the Halloween dance show, and we raised just about $1,000, if I'm not mistaken, on that event. This event will also go to Riley's Children's Hospital so that we can continue to be a Riley school here at Northside and support everyone who needs help. We have many students that have been to Riley's, and we obviously all have family and friends who have actually benefited from Riley's. So great cause, going to be a great day. Make sure that you get an opportunity to get out there and get your group selected. We would make sure that we have making sure we have the song and everything beforehand, because there is, setting up the music, all those types of things. And we will actually have a rehearsal to make sure we know the timing of the show, so we can actually make sure we can get through the school day without it. You got anything else?
That's it. Just bring your talent, Northside.
All right. Thank you. Have a great day, Northside.
Morning, legends. This is Athletic Director Klein with some Friday morning presidential wisdom. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. John F. Kennedy.
All right, welcome to this week's edition of Dad Jokes. I have with me
Mr. Phillips, Big Phillips.
Big Phillips and Little Wit. All right, so here we go for Dad Jokes today. Did you hear that laughing too loudly is illegal in Hawaii?
No.
They only permit aloha. You knew the
When
answer.
you said it.
Okay, it just came to you. Okay. All right. I hate my job. Do you hate your job? No. All I do is crush cans all day. It's so depressing. Get it? So depressing. Okay. Okay. All right. Come on. Okay. All right. Mom keeps asking why I have so much candy. Did your mom ask you that? She would have.
She would have.
Some years ago. You know why she asked you that?
Because I'm so sweet.
Oh, you are sweet, but usually because you have some Twix up your sleeve.
Oh, okay. That was that was lame. Okay.
Oh. Do you know a lot about shoes?
Decent.
I thought so. Well, we got good shoe game today. I don't know. Looks like. Cool. All right. So, if I found a wooden shoe in my toilet, what would it be called?
Clogged.
Hey!
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Ding, ding, ding.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet.
Yep.
I don't know why.
Okay.
That was
yeah.
a joke.
Yeah, I know.
Why can you not trust stairs?
I don't know.
They're always up to something.
These are corny.
Hey, easy. They're dad jokes. They're supposed to be. R.I.P. Boiling water. You will be missed.
Ah.
Aha. I had a bad dream, and it weighed less than 1,000th of a gram. Okay, this is chemistry. My dream weighed less than 1,000th of a gram. I was like, OMG. 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 0 milligrams. Yeah. All right. So we're going to end it on that one today, guys. We will see you next week for next edition of Dad Jokes.
Yeah.
Okay, Northside, this is a special Taste of the 05. This is one of my favorite things to cook in the summer. This is my chicken fried rice recipe. First, 4 chicken breasts cubed up, seasoned, herbs and garlic. And then you have to take your rice and you steam rice in a steamer or whatever you do to cook rice. And then you put it in the fridge for overnight or a few hours is fine. Place it on a griddle like this Blackstone griddle I have, and you begin the grilling process. So I'm going to show you how to make the best chicken fried rice you will ever have. Okay, now it's been about 10 minutes. I'm going to do a little flip. The chicken is starting to get finished. Some people flip food too soon. You got to let it cook a little bit before you start flipping it around. The rice, I'm not doing anything to yet. I'm going to wait. Wait until I see the edges really start to get done. When the edges start to get done, right now it's cooking up through and it's going to melt that butter eventually. And then I'll start to break that right down. Do a little bit of chicken. Eventually chicken, you know it's getting close when you can start to cut it with your spatula. This is not there yet. We'll let it go for a little bit. All right, it's been about 10 minutes, and you can see my rice is starting to cook. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of oil, olive oil, and gonna start breaking this rice down. And nice and smooth. I do have an amazing chopper that I love. Okay, I broke my rice down. Okay, we just added our. Well, I keep having to adjust that, but it sucks. Peas and carrots. And let them start cooking. But this is a meal you can make in about 30 minutes. And it's amazing. You can see my rice is looking good. One thing with the Blackstone is you have to continue to add oil. A lot of people cook. I see videos online of people cooking. They don't use enough oil, but it's a griddle, so you have to continue to put oil because it burns off. And it cooks best with a little bit of oil. Smells good. Now it's important to start turning it. I added the soy. Now I'm gonna mix my chicken, which I think is pretty good, into our rice. Here in a minute, I'm gonna start cooking some egg. Now the final thing is I'm gonna scramble my eggs. I'm gonna cook some egg up on there. Nothing wrong with some peas in your eggs. No time on the black side. Okay, time for magic. Put everything together. I'm gonna mix it all together, and I'll let you see the final product. After mixing it all together, that is a mountain of chicken fried rice. Have a great day, Northside.
Thanks for tuning in. That's all for today's edition of the Weekly Northerner. Have a great day, legends. We hope to see you all here next week.